Wait. Oh, yo, what's going on, guys? Stream number 2, by the way. This is the second one. Yeah, the first one was pretty laggy, and I think, go ahead and take a look here. It went down all the way to 500 or 300. That's how bad it was. But how are y'all doing? Let me know if the sound's okay, by the way. If the music's fine, if it's too loud, anything like that. They're live now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Or I kind of want to try this. Currently, we have like 300 accounts to review, and at the rate that we were going, let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on. If we check on the channel, we've only made four account reviews so far, and there's 200 to cover, or even 300, 400 even, who knows, man, who knows. Way too much, so this can basically make us cover them faster. But welcome to the stream, Ham. How you doing? Zabis2, Vlad, hi there, how does it work? We basically cover the accounts that you guys sent to me on my Discord, like some of these. Okay. When will the ad end? Ooh, oh yeah. At the start I was playing a specific game, one that we probably all know about. How can I get reviewed? All you need to do is join my Discord group and pretty much just drop your roster in this section right here. Account reviews. Let me also get the link for that. Okay, let me paste. Boom. Let's go, no buffering. Is the sound good? Is everything okay? You know, just to make sure. Because last time the start was fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't going good, you know? Yeah, it sounds okay. Nagase is live. Can you react to Nagase? Sure. Why though? Okay, the sound's also off, so okay, you might hear double.
Oh my god. Bruh. Wait, chill. Oh my god. Here's the plan.
Nah, I can't do that. I'm live watching another content creator go live. Is that even allowed? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Yes, we hear you, BBG. Big Black Gorilla. big bonus game? I don't know. It was a joke. Man, what have I done? Too late, man. Too late. Let me also do this since you're here. Boom. Yo, Mr. Padrum, welcome to the stream, man. Alright, hopefully this time we manage to actually review some accounts. Now the only problem is that I'm doing it live, so I kind of lose brain cells when I'm live, if that makes sense, you know? Okay, let me open this just in the background because you never know. Do you mind, Rookie? Beautiful baby girl. I am not a woman. But welcome to the stream, Addy. Antomoji, welcome back. Yep, I remember seeing you last time. Yes, we do raids in Twitch when a live is about to end or we want to support another creator. Yeah, but this is YouTube though. Oh, you mean once we're done we should raid Nagase? I think that's what you're implying. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick around because I've got a tournament match I gotta prep for. Ooh, wait, a BG's one? It's BG's then. All the best, man. Now, actually, no. With your roster, you should be fine. Should be fine. Jason and Jabari, we back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully, we don't have internet issues this time. Because it was stuttering and lagging and all kinds of things there, but yeah, the internet is a bit better now. Why do you have Mohammed up top? Wait, on Discord? Mohammed. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. It's not really that important right now. Okay. Alright, let me make sure it's recording. And yeah. Okay, so now I gotta do the intro, which is very weird. I normally don't do that on stream. Wait, how do I do my intros? Yeah, we're already off to a bad start. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're here to take a look at some of the accounts that you guys sent. Nah. Okay, I'll just make an intro after. Okay, but make sure this is out. We have the chat as well. Ooh, I probably should have had the chat on the screen. You know, most streamers, they have like the live chat thing. Yeah, definitely a skill issue, man. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, but we're basically here to see some of your accounts and also give them a rating out of 10. Now for the rating system, it pretty much works like this. We see how many meta champions that you have and also how potent they are. They're not too potent if it's a meta champion like, let's say, okay, Dr. Doom used to be meta, right? But he's not too potent, so he doesn't really count too much. But okay, you also count the amount of meta champions that you have and then weigh them against the amount of non-meta ones that you have, and basically just give your account a rating out of 10. 5 for non-meta and then 5 for meta. Okay, so for my account, for example, that's 10 out of 10. You know, not too crazy, not too good. Imagine forgetting your own intro, man. Yo, user 1, welcome to the stream, man. I wish I didn't delete Discord a few days ago. Nah, your account should still be there if you sent it. Alright, but now it's time to review the accounts. And we'll obviously start with the people who came in the top 5. Because I currently hosted, I hosted a competition and then the top 5 basically get to be included first. So, yep, they basically got to cut the line. Number 5 is Helatard, who is right here, right here. Alright, we also did review this account before, so I guess this is just a repeat. Okay, let me make sure the chat is there. 10 out of 10, not too crazy, not too good. Wouldn't that mean 5 out of 10? Nope, nope. No one else has a rank 4 I do, so this is as good as it gets. That Ant-Man stopped you from getting it. Man, that might actually be a video idea. How you guys rate my account. Don't know how it would work though. Alright, but starting with the account reviews. Let's see. Okay, so this one comes from Helatard. I don't know why he's called. Okay, he's now called T. It was Cringe Bop before. Cringy Borb, something like that. But this is the first account and we've already seen it before, but here we are. Rank 4 Nova. Okay, I might have to search for some gameplay. Nah, I'll actually ask him to show us some gameplay because Nova's not a champion that you see every day. He is a bit of a menacing defender, but on attack, there's better champions. Then Black Panther, a brick wall, the bold woman, the pig, another brick wall. I think most of these are just defenders, and the only exception is maybe just Okoye and Spider-Ham. I guess Spider-Man's a dual threat. Okay, so for non-meta, Nova's non-meta, yes. Wait, hold on. Wait, what does that mean? Jean is a dual threat too. Hello? Oh yeah, Jean Grey too. Sorry guys, my mind goes blank sometimes when I'm live. Alright, but back to the ratings. Okay, Nova, he is sort of a dual threat, and I guess he's meta and non-meta at the same time. Mostly just meta as a defender. In terms of attack, I would say he isn't. Maybe we'll count him as a... I'll give 1 point for non-meta for now. Then the rest of these, this is meta, very much meta. This too, brick wall meta. Jean Grey, we see her every now and then in BGs. And then Rintra, who's meta. Yep. Right, so currently it's a 1 out of 5. And then, yeah, the infamous lineup right here. Onslaught, Photon, Deathless Vision, Kushala, Serpent, Sinister. Okay, I guess Atuma can be included in the lineup since he's one of the best defenders in the game. Killmonger too, but man, this is insane, man. This already takes his non-meta rank up, or no, meta rank up to like a 4 out of 5, simply because he has Deathless Thanos. In Serpent too, of course. Okay, but these are rank 3s, right? The fact that he chose to take up all of these instead of the best champions in the game is a little bit crazy to me. Okay, then we continue on. Sunspot, kinda meta, kinda not. Bishop, okay. Crossbones too, yeah. I've ranked 4 Hawkeye. Why would you do that? Dog, that is not Deathless Vision. Wait, did I say Deathless Vision? Uh-oh. Deathless Thanos. My bad. Stinky Eye roster. Hey, welcome to the stream, Yoi. I would use them all both ways in BGs. Oh, the rank 4s? Actually, that's a good point. All of them can be used as an attacker. Most of them are for defense though, or at least that's how I use them. Right, but moving on here, we can see there's some cultured rank ups at the bottom. Assuming they're rank 3s, these might be rank 2s though. Rank 3 Professor X, beautiful. Mysterio as well, Gladiator, Odin, those definitely count for non-meta. Then for meta, I guess Red Skull, Spyro. Yeah, these ones aren't really that impactful, I'd say. And continuing, yeah, the problem last time was that are these all the 7 stars that he has, or what's going on with this roster, man? Because right after this, we jump straight to the 6 stars. I don't know what's going on. Rebellow. They're rank 3s too. Wait, rank 2s as well? Because I'm assuming this is a... This looks like a rank 3 Havoc, I think. Okay, then that means there's no rank 1s or rank 2, possibly. Goated rank 4 Spider-Ham. And Rintra 2, yep. I rank 4 Kang Potato, so you good? What's going on in the chat? Alright, but these definitely take the rating for non-meta up to maybe like a 3 out of 5, I would say. And then for meta, obviously we have the strong options here, 4 out of 5 for now. And then moving on to the 6 stars, do these even count nowadays? Because in BGs, they don't really do much, to be honest. Okay, the non-meta ones would be Spider-Man Stealth Suit. Yeah, that's his name. I forgot it. This dude who's kind of a waste of a champion. I don't know what's so good about him. He has some die-hard fans, but he doesn't really do too much, and he can only steal useless buffs. Okay, not useless completely, but buffs that are okay, you know? Tigra, Kate Bishop, Kitty, Nick, Absorbing Man, Hercules, those ones are definitely meta. We also have the CGR, Serpent, Gallon 2 thing, man, it's a lot going on here. Okay, the non-meta ones would be, I guess, Namor, Psycho Man, oh my goodness. And I remember seeing a super long comment about how good Psycho Man is. Okay, Mephisto 2, who's very useless in 2025. And yeah, ooh, also a yellow jacket. Hey, we back. He's a Luke Cage victim. Wait, who? Mystic Spidey is the good. Oh, you mean Mystic Spidey, Spider-Man? Nah, I don't think he's that good. Probably he did push Celestial twice, so yeah, I haven't asked him personally. Oh, at D. Dr. Octopus, this is definitely a cultured one. Definitely an underrated champion too. Black, why? Why? That's my only question here. Okay, maybe it was for an objective or something. Yeah, there's probably a Karina's challenge that needs you to use her, but that's very strange, very strange. And then, yeah, these ones also make sense. Alright, so for non-meta, there's a lot going on when it comes to the 6 stars. I'll definitely give it a 4, not even a 4 out of 5 for non-meta if we're only counting the 6 stars. But since we have the 7 stars too, very interesting. Okay, so for non-meta, yeah, no one here is really, yeah, because all of these are just meta rank ups in a way. And then the ones that aren't are pretty much just at rank 3 or 2 potentially, because we don't know what these are. But you know what? Since this is the first ever Black Widow I'm seeing maxed out, I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5. That's for non-meta. And then for meta, this one's also pretty hard because we have some of the best, some of the most meta champions in the game right here, but we didn't choose to take them to rank 4, which is very strange. Still a great account, of course. I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5 for sure. Because rank 4 nowadays is pretty much overkill, and these ones don't really need it, so yeah. Overall, the account is, I gave the non-meta a 4, then meta a 4 as well, so that's basically an 8 out of 10. And also one of the biggest rosters that we've ever seen. Great account. Same with Thor and BW needed for Karina Avengers. Ooh. So that means that the rating that we gave for non-meta isn't actually real, since this is a must. Nah, it's too late, man. It's too late. The account is good. Alright, but how would you guys rate it? Meta and non-meta. What rating would you guys give? I think he maxed out Black Cat for the CCP. Thor and BW. Everything is meta here, lol. Not really, not really. We do have Professor X, Odin, and also Gladiator, which kinda saved the account. I feel like if OG Black Widow was a 7-star and SIG 200 rank 3 would be a crazy BG, good BG's champ. High chance to turn nodes and abilities off and has decent damage to end fights somewhat fast. Yeah, potentially, but who would even use her, man? I think if they do, they'll probably buff her before. 2 out of 10 for copying me. How, man? How? And don't you have like 25 rank 4s? Or no, 15. 4.6 out of 5 for meta, 1 out of 5 for non-meta. Damn. Okay, so that means that my ratings are pretty generous. 1 out of 5 is crazy though. Also, Nova at SIG 200 is one of the fastest BG champs. Wait, really? Please send rank 4 Nova gameplay. Alright. Probably won't send now, but for the video. 5 out of 5 non-meta, 4.3 out of 5 meta. I think that's fair. As a meta player roster, it's a solid 7.5. How is it lacking? Anyways. Alright, but let's move on to account number 2, and this one comes from Bako Guy. Yeah, right here. Okay, let me close my eyes just a little bit, just so that I don't see what's going on. Alright, and this is account number 2, 5th place in the Inferno competition. Bako Guy. Let's see. Huh? Oh, okay. Probably a recent Paragon. Or no, probably a Paragon player. Or no, is Thronebreaker the one that requires 6 stars? I'm not too sure. Okay, but at first glance, definitely interesting. Definitely is. Kind of an underdeveloped roster, especially in 2025, where we basically have 30 rank 4s going on. Alright, but maxed out Spidey 2099. Okay. A cultured one for sure. This one's a standard meta one. Standard as well. Red Guardian, I would say, is a little more on the unique side. An Unduped Silk, North Star, Black Widow, but then these ones don't really count since they're at rank 1. Interesting. Okay, and then we have the maxed out 5 stars. Ooh. Nah, just for this, the non-meta rating goes up to like a 3 out of 5. Okay, what else do we have here? Mr. Negative, Nightcrawler. Nah, those ones don't really count. Okay, Jack 2, side. Alright, for those of you in the chat, what's so good about him? What's so good that makes him worth being in a Titan? Because I pulled this dude, tested him, and he's just not worth it, man. Not at all. He's a growing bud? Yeah, basically. I should probably attempt participating next competition. Oh, sure. As long as you reach the top 5. That's not max Spidey 20. Wait. Oh, it's not max. Yeah, sorry about that. Right. Basically, rank 4. Now, the PI is crazy though. Looks like a maxed out one. Cyclops bad. Cyclops is so good. The duality is crazy. Big numbers. Yeah, but big numbers versus how long a champion takes to take a fight are two different things, you know? 4.6 out of 5 non-meta, 3.2 out of meta. We didn't even finish checking the account. Hold on the ratings, man. Hold on a little bit. Big yellow numbers at full ramp. A ramp that takes like 2 minutes. Or maybe a minute. Rebellow boy check. Cyclops basically builds to 3 bars, then does about 1 million damage as a 7-star rank. Yeah, but isn't that the same amount of time that even Onslaught would take? Like, what's so special about him specifically? Doesn't really seem that good, you know? You can throw like 8 specials back to back, so fun. Okay, maybe. Right, but back to the ratings, or back to the roster. Okay, nothing really stands out too much except for Dormammu, of course. Definitely needs a buff though. Right, moving on. For a roster that's currently progressing, this kinda hurts my soul, you know? Right, but I guess it's 2025, Hercules fell off, he's not needed anymore, you know? Alright. Okay, who else? Taskmaster, okay. And yeah, that's basically it. Maxed out, okay, almost maxed out. Onslaught, sure. Juggernaut 2, Domino, those definitely count for meta. And then, alright, these are just rank 1 6 stars. Alright, overall, since it's a developing roster, I don't think we can be too harsh with the ratings, you know? For meta, it definitely does have potential. But then, yeah, the Hercules is the only thing that's kind of rubbing me the wrong way. Okay, but then I guess we have the 5-star maxed out, so it makes sense that the 6-star is this low, but it's still Hercules, man. Womp, unduped Herc, who cares? I care, man, I care. Only reason I ranked him up, he controls Bullseye, Atuma, and Cyclops. Sick. Yeah, but most humans can do that. He's not really special, if that makes sense. Yeah, the special attack damage is crazy, but it does take quite a while to ramp up. So I think he's overrated. That's my honest opinion. Hercules rubbing you off? I did not say it like that. Come on now. Alright. So, okay, let me think. Meta, I guess we give it a... Yeah, and this Onslaught's not even at... I don't know what star ranks, but this is maybe rank 3 or 4. Not even maxed out. the Domino 2, which is definitely a meta champion. Okay, these ones are okay. Okay, I guess we have Bullseye there, so the meta rating maybe stands at like a 3.5 out of 5, you know? Yeah, 3.5 sounds pretty okay. Sounds pretty solid. Okay, then for non-meta, we have Spider-Man 2099. North Star, but we can't really count him since he's at rank 1. He basically just pulled the champion. We don't know if he uses him, if he likes him at all, so we can't really count it. Okay, Massacre definitely does count. And Dormammu. Okay, for non-meta, since it's also a developing roster, I would say it's 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Because you can only be so based when you pretty much need good champions, you know? Okay, so that brings the total to 3.5, and then... Wait, did I give it a 3? Who knows? But how do you guys rate it? That Yondu needs to be ranked up. Oh, nope. Isn't the Yondu buff bad? I haven't really heard about him. Get your hand out of wives, people. What? Say Massacre, right? Massacre. Does anyone know when dailies get updated? VC, Yori, check DM. Huh? It's too much going on. Hello, Rebellow in chat. Yo, what's going on, Andy? You touch people? Okay, let me stop reading the chat. Too much going on. Yeah, I think the roster looks good. Not too many 7 stars, of course. You only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However many that is. And of course, it is a developing roster, so yeah, I think it does have the potential though. Oh, and I missed this. Yikes. Alright, let's just move on before we get too deep into it, you know? Roster is not bad. Yeah, definitely. Alright, moving on to account number 4 from Muhammad. Yep. Some of you don't like him. Let's see, man. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm not doing account reviews, man. Only for the top 5 first. Well, unfortunately, this is not the meta. Ooh. Maybe even a Winter Soldier fight. Okay. Alright, hold on. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Bro, come on, man. Kiss off, piss. Whoa. No, the onslaught is maxed out, but he's not ascended. Wait, really? Oh no, this is the wrong account. Mcoc. Nah, I don't think so, because the PI is a little bit too low. We see some of the maxed out 5 stars. It goes all the way up until 15,000. Okay, and then we remove the ascension. That's maybe minus 2,000 PI. And I don't think so. Nope. Alright, but where were we? Muhammad. Someone who you guys were complaining about, saying that he shouldn't even be included in the competition, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I have meta champs, bruh. Discord. Come on. Okay, I'm very confused. Alright, but starting with Muhammad's account, saying that these are the rank 4s. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And me, I only have 2. That's kind of sad, man. Alright, but back to Muhammad, of course. Rank 4 Spider-Woman. Definitely a good choice. Problem is, I feel like she's okay, nah, actually, nah. I'm very wrong on that, so I won't even. Okay, rank 4, null. Hopefully, Sig 200. Okoye, makes sense, makes sense. I guess this is the only non-meta one that we have. Yeah, because all of these are pretty meta. Yeah. So for meta right now, we're sitting at like a 3 out of 5, I would say. Then non-meta, 0.5 because of this. 0.5. Right now for the rank 3s. Man, this is a lot. Okay, and I'm also seeing my boy down there at rank 3. But he doesn't really need rank 4, so that I kind of get it. I get it. Okay, so for non-meta here, we've got maybe the Hood. White. Nah, that's it. That's it. Okay, maybe Joe Fix-It too. Spiral, Ant-Man. Nah, the lineup looks good, man. These are... Okay, unduped Adam Warlock. Kinda okay. Decent, I would say. And if we go on, these are the rank 2s. Go to rank 4, no. Why is Muhammad bad? You don't wanna know, man. You don't wanna know. Bro, the Ascension symbol comes when rank is maxed. Wait, what? Nah, I don't think so. The Hood's not meta? Yeah, he's definitely not. I don't see him enough in BGs. Glazing on Scream cause she's my glorious queen. As good as she is, she doesn't really have enough immunities for me. Still a really good champion though. But back to the rank 2s here. Rank 2 Yelena Belova. Okay. Maybe he got her recently, so... That's still kind of strange though. Still kind of strange. Okay, for non-meta, we definitely have a bunch here. Morbius, negative. I guess Terax counts, though he's not really... Kind of in between, I'd say. Then a rank 2 Rentra. Okay. They all make sense being at rank 2 though. And then this just shows the Odin. Okay. And then straight to the 6 stars. Wait, no rank 1 7 stars? Okay. Right now the maxed out 6 stars. This definitely gets a point for the non-meta. That's my boy right there, man. That's my boy. Zemo, Anti-Venom 2. Whew, beautiful. And then the rest of these, I guess the rest are just meta in a way. Yeah, nothing too much. Don't really have too much words for these. I guess a maxed out Ronin, the Cheese King himself, and an Absman that isn't ascended. Alright, and then of course here's the whole account, the overview, I guess. Looks good, looks pretty good. Alright, so for meta, not really that strong, especially compared to some of the other accounts that we've seen. Definitely a good account though. I would say it's maybe like a 3.5 out of 5. Not seeing the onslaughts too much. Of course he's here, but he's only at rank 3. Yeah, 3.5 or 4 out of 5 for meta. And then non-meta, it's very weak. I guess the only ones that you can count are Superior Iron Man, Hit Monkey, Joe Fix-It kind of, but he's more so an underrated champion than a non-meta one. And that's pretty much it, man. Okay, I guess also the 6 stars. There are a couple. Okay, so for non-meta, I'd say it's a 3.5 as well. Kinda just in the middle. So overall, this brings us to a 7 out of 10. Yeah, the account is good, lots of potential, of course, but not really too, I guess it's just good overall. A decent balance as well, but doesn't really stand out too much, if that makes sense. Dirax non-meta for sure. He probably took up anti-venom for previous PG's meta. I mean, as long as he's ranked up, right? Because anti-venom, he's always been good. Always. Rank mine, bruh. Freaky Panther. Freaky Panther. Okay, so let's see. Nah, not now. Not now. Maybe once we're done with this. Okay, so this is a 7 out of 10. How are you guys feeling about this? What would you rate the overall roster? Because most of these are meta, not really that crazy. Spider-Woman, I guess it's just good, you know? Doesn't really stand out too much. Can anybody pass me a Mystic Awakening gem, please? If I could, I would, man. Should I send you my roster for later? Nah, I don't even know if we'll check all of them. I'll give it a 6.7. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, and how many rank 4s do we have? Oh yeah, we have 6. 6. Only 6 rank 4s. 1.2 because it's Muhammad. And that's being generous. Wait, 4 for meta and 3 for non-meta. So basically a 7. The same rating as me. I think that's fair. Need that gem for Mr. Mojo. It's like an 8. Yeah, so we basically all have the same, almost the same ratings. Alright, but moving on to the next one, who do we have here? Childish Almino. Childish Almino. Alright, let's see. Let me also try squinting my eyes a little bit. Okay, starting with rank 4s. Rank 4s. Nah, that's crazy, man. That's what is going on? What is going on? Okay, so for meta off rip, Serpent, Ant-Man, Dark Phoenix, who cost like $1,000, Onslaught, Count Nefaria, Lumatrix, who's kind of rare to get, but I think he still counts as meta. I think he still counts. And then the only non-meta one is the GOAT Anti-Venom. Nah, that's insane, man. This already puts us at like a 4 out of 5. That is wow. Just wow, man. Just wow. And for non-meta, we're not really sitting too strong with this one. Pay to win type beat. Minus 10 points for more expensive than a PS5. Wait, how much does a PS5 cost? There's no way she's more expensive than that. Especially in a mobile game. He's escaping the meta with max rank? Well, what do you mean by that? Alright, but moving on, and these are the rank 3s. Rank 3s. Man, people really have accounts. That's what this series is showing me, man. Okay, so we have the Deathless Thanos, Atuma, Spyro. Not a single bad champion here. With the exception being Shathra, who I think is very overrated. One of my most disliked champions in the game. Yeah. Nah, this is insane, man. Okay, non-meta, I'm not really seeing anyone. Hmm, maybe quick. Nah, I don't think he counts. I don't think he does. Yeah, most of these are pretty much just meta. Okay, and moving on. Rank 3 shocker. How many rank 3s are there? Hold on. Okay, this is like 2 rows. This is an extra 3 of rank 3s. Okay, he does have Dark Phoenix, so it makes sense that the roster would be huge, you know? Nah, that is insane, man. That's insane. Oh, he also has an Eye Doom. Nice, nice. An extra 1 point from me. So that brings the non-meta up to like a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Okay, and then moving on. So far, the biggest disappointment of 2025. With one of the best designs too. Just kinda sad. Okay, but man, this is what is going on, man? What is going on? Okay, non-meta, we're still not sitting too strong. Pretty much just a 2 out of 5. Okay, and then moving on to the rank 2s though. On to the rank 2s. Dark Phoenix is like 800 plus. Ooh, yikes. Dark Phoenix is equally to 2 PS5s. So one costs 500. I hate Fantman too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wait, Fantman? Why? 0 out of 10 account already because of the... Oh, okay. Now, I mean, he is kind of boring in a sense, but each time I use him, he's pretty fun, man. Pretty good champion. One Piece ab build, chicken legs tech guy. If we go ahead and check him out. What did they do to him, man? The design is so cool, and the best part is the profile picture. He looks like a bull, kind of like a horse too in a way, but he just looks so cool, man. Then unfortunately the kit, that's where the problem lies. He does no damage, he's made to counter onslaught, but we already have a pumpkin for that. So why is he in the game? Who designed him? I need answers. Right, but back to this. Okay, we're now at rank 3s. Yes? Yeah. Rank 3s. Rank 3s. No, wait. Rank 2s. Rank 2s. Not bad. Okay. Okay. No one really stands out, and it does make sense to have these at rank 2. Rank 2 Cyclops, well deserved. Pretty much deserves rank 1 too. I mean, not rank 2. Okay, pretty solid overall. Rank 2 Hulk is a little bit, you know. Or maybe he fell off. I don't even know. Mine's still sitting at rank 1. That's only because I recently got him, but he might have his reasons. Okay, these ones look good. And then at the bottom, Vision Deathless. Yeah, these make sense. No one really stands out too much. Maybe the Mole Man. Pretty sure you had to spin to get him, but right, overall not too crazy. Okay, and then these are the rank 1s. Let me see. Wait, is the sound good? Hold on, let me just check. Okay, the sound is very weird. Or it's kind of stuttering. Now it's okay. That's very weird. Gotta go see a chat. Yo, thanks for joining the stream, Heavenly Potato. Why they hate on Cyclops? He's very last choice, kinda. I'll never look at a fight and think, let me bring Cyclops. That's kinda how bad he is. He's sadly and he's paid to win, so it's fine. Solvark is simply mid then. That's a good point, actually. Very good point. Right, but back to the roster, and these are the rank ones. Right, this will tell us quite a bit, man. Quite a bit. Okay, these ones being rank 1, not seeing any outliers. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, rank 1 Luke Cage. I've heard nothing but good things about him, so this one's kinda sus. Still, I myself don't have him, never really used him, so maybe he's not as good as they say. So you do have to throw a special 1, or special 2, special 1 spam, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, no one really stands out too much. Here too, okay, I guess the Killmonger could be pretty good for defense, but with a rank 4 Dark Phoenix, we should be fine, man. Should be fine. Ooh, okay. Someone needs to explain this to me. Because they say she's a 5 out of 5 defender, or someone might be lying, man. Someone might be lying. This guy has so many of my rank 3 out of 4s as rank 1s, low. Well, to be fair, it's your account, man. Most people probably have them at rank 1 too. Where do we send our accounts? You basically just join my Discord group and send it in #account reviews. Let me also get the link if you want to do that. Yeah, the link's down there. Okay, but where were we? Oh yeah, right here. I know. A rank 1 Yelena. Yeah, this... Maybe it's because she now has a lot of counters. Now, it still doesn't make sense, man. Still doesn't make sense. Alright, but moving on. Wait. Yeah, a rank 1 Patriot too. Omega Sentinels. Ooh. That is not good. Don't really need her. I guess she's more of a story content type of champion. Patriot, on the other hand, his buff was crazy, man. Okay. Prowler's unduped, so it does make sense. Destroyer too. Yeah, these ones make sense, man. Oh, I thought this was Dark Phoenix for a second. Alright, Dark Phoenix at rank 4, then the normal one at rank 1. Yeah, overall, okay, I don't think we're done. Yeah, there's still the 6 stars. Okay, I guess Mojo, Zemo, Mcoc, maybe. Nah, actually not. Mcoc is, he's pretty meta. Anti-Venom, problem is he got buffed, so that means he's meta now. Thor and Black Widow. Yeah, in terms of non-meta, I think this account is pretty weak, man. Pretty weak. But that also doesn't mean much since the meta is just way too strong. Like, bro, look at this. Look at this lineup right here. Yeah, for non-meta, we only have Anti-Venom there, which is one non-meta champion. And then here, it's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. Not really that many non-meta champions. But in terms of meta, I think this is a 5 out of 5. Nah, actually, no. Photon isn't ranked 4. Deathless Thanos 2, which kinda removes from the points, but yeah, 5 is too high. Maybe a 4 out of 5. No, a 4.5. 4.5. And then for non-meta, yeah, it's sitting at like a 2.5 out of 5, to be honest. Yeah, there's some here and there, but when we take a look at some of the big rank ups, not really any to be found. Okay, I guess iDoom does count. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So we're sitting at like, okay, 4.5, 2.5, that's a 7? Yeah, we're sitting at a 7 out of 10. But in my opinion, this is like a 10 out of 10 account, cause yo, it's just way too much, man, way too much. One of those accounts that you wouldn't want to face in Battlegrounds. But let me know what you guys think. How much would you rate it out of 10? Mojo and Zemo are CCP? CCP. Oh, for a challenge. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Wait, that kind of deducts from the points too, cause yeah, all of these are meta, man. I don't know what to say. And then these two are for, I guess, the challenge too. Sentry's potentially the only one that's non-meta. This is whale territory right here, man. The Bay Harbor Bop? Pay to win out of 10. That's a good one, man. Good one. The number of requests is crazy. Okay, we have more that I won't be covering today. Or not right now. Still have to finish the top 5. Dexter fumbled so hard on MIA. Wait, who? I'm back. Yo, Mr. Paydrab. What's the criteria for account review? You pretty much just need to send it in my Discord group in #account reviews. That's all you need to do. You do need a title, a progression title, so you pretty much just go here and say, let's say Paragon, and you should be given a role. Yeah, but overall, this is like one of the best accounts I've ever seen. Problem is, it's kind of a costly one. So it's a good account at quite a cost, you know. Overall, it's still really good. One of the best ones. Okay, but moving on. Okay, this was Childish Almino. So now we move on to spot number 2. And this one comes from Kai. Kai. Yeah, right here. I will do it now then. Yeah, sure thing, man. Let me just send the link to the Discord group. The criteria is years of patience until it's your turn. Also that. There's way too many accounts. He has too much plot armor. Is that a spoiler? Alright, just give me a second. Okay. Let me make sure the sound's good. Let me just check. Yeah. 5 out of 5 for meta, 3.7 out of 5 for non-meta. I don't think you can give it a 5 out of 5 since the Photon isn't really taken up too high. I guess rank 3 is a high place, but it's not rank 4, you know? Man, I still haven't done Epoch, Necro, or Ordeal. Ooh, can't be bothered. Wait, how many rank 4s do you have? Yeah, those are pretty important for that. Alright, but account number 5, I think, or maybe 4. And this one comes from Kai. Starting with the 7-star rank 4s. Okay, seeing Mcoc at rank 4 is kind of funny. He did get buffed. He did get a buff, so... Man, is he meta or not meta? That's really the question. And overall, this is a weird lineup of champions, you know? Phoenix, who's decent, kinda okay. Scream, who's good, really good, but not to a point where I would consider her to be meta. And then Ironheart, who's kinda just good too, you know? And then Mcoc, who... Look at this face, man. Okay, for non-meta, it is... Okay, maybe a 3 out of 5 for now, because this is weird, man. Who does this? Alright, but moving on to the rank 3s. I don't know. Actually, I would love to see some Mcoc gameplay. I'll actually add some to the video. Just to see what he can do now. Okay, but on to the rank 3s. Onslaught. Good to see he's up there. And... not really anyone too special. Kind of just standard champions that we have here. I guess Crossbones is pretty good, but yeah, most of these are good, you know? Not too... They don't really stand out too much, you know? Good to see a Beta Ray Bill up there though. Okay, and now moving on to the rank 2s. Thanks, I posted them. Oh, sure thing, man. Sure thing. I have one, but I got a lot of rank 4 stuff. Bro has 60 units. Hey, leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Okay, these are rank 2s, yes? Ironheart is top 10 tech easily on every tier list you'd see. Yeah, she's very good, but I would say she's more so a story content kind of champion instead of a battlegrounds one, you know? Kind of has to do with meta. Okay, does meta specifically pertain to battlegrounds or the game overall? That's a good question. I don't know. I think the champs that we see most in BGs are considered the ones that are meta, or at least that's how it works for now. Rip, Man-Thing dub. Wait, Man-Thing? Oh, rank 3 Man-Thing. I didn't even see him. That's how forgettable he is. But yeah, sure thing. Maybe he's a dub. Maybe. Alright, but back to the rank 2s. Yikes. Rank 2 Spiral. Okay. Rank 2. Photon. At rank 2. Now that's kinda crazy. Literally the best science champion in the game, maybe second best now since we have Spider-Woman, but Photon's just that good, man. To see her at rank 2 is very sad, very sad. Okay, then we have, I'm seeing a lot of non-meta ones here. Got Spider-Man, Infamous, Danny too, potentially, I guess. She's not really meta since people don't use her too much. But she is pretty good. And down I see Yelena. Is she not good or what is going on? This is the second Yelena I'm seeing that's not taken up too high. Okay, and then Dazzler 2. Yeah, the Dazzler fall off was insane, man. One that has to be studied. I'd leave Photon at rank 1 myself. Obviously you would, man. It's you we're talking about. I think that Mcoc is a non-meta champion. Wait, really? Luke Cage smokes both mid-1ton? Mid-1ton? Oh, Photon. In Spider mid. Yeah, I don't know about that. Does he have a slope? I don't think so. I only posted my rank 4s and rank 3s. That way it's faster and you get to see the good stuff right away. Hey, sure thing, man. Sure thing. I don't know if we'll check it right now after this. Yeah, I pretty much don't know for now. We just have to cover the 5 accounts and then we'll basically see what happens. Alright, who else is here? Yeah, not really. These make sense, you know? Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the rank 2s. Okay, and then the rank 1s, hopefully there's not some scary ones that we're gonna be seeing. Please, please. Okay, rank 1 Rocket Raccoon. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, these are pretty much just the fodder 7 stars. Not that they're bad, of course. If they're a 7-star, that means they're pretty good, but who would take them to rank 4, you know? Okay, rank 1 Enchantress. Why? 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 One of the best defenders in the game. Okay, I guess there is Spider-Woman that's one of the best counters for her, but very weird there. Okay, then the rest of these, yep, very much makes sense. Rank 1 Pumpkin, I guess, is the only sus one, but I don't have him, I don't use him, so I'm not too sure myself. And moving on. W music in the background. I can't even hear it, man. Kinda jealous. Not gonna lie, I hate Spider-Woman. I feel like every single account except me has her now. Wait, so you hate her because you don't have her? I think that's fair. Bro has 25 glory. How do you even see? Hey, leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. She just be throwing specials into block. Ooh. That, my friend, sounds like a skill issue. Okay, these ones aren't loading. What's going on here? Enchantress sucks. Outside of defense. Well, yeah, but she's actually pretty good on attack. After like 5 minutes. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Should I open a Titan Crystal or save it? If you want Baron Zemo, then I would say save it. SFO Rebellow, I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back. Hey, sure thing, Donut Sensei. Unpopular opinion, Enchantress is fun to play and her specials are fun to set up. I don't think it's that. Okay, I guess it is an unpopular one because she herself isn't really too good on attack. But that takes like 8 minutes to set up, and then that's when you get the damage payoff. Please ignore that. Okay, these ones aren't loading. Oh, don't tell me I'm having internet issues again. Okay, this one loaded, but this one's just black, which is kind of funny. Okay. Ooh, and I can see here that he pulled a 7-star Night Thrasher. Yikes. Alright, for this one, I guess we just have to zoom in here. A rank 1 Nick Fury. Unduped makes sense, but you know, to 7-star Nick, kind of have to take him up. And then the 6 stars here. Lumatrix, okay, one of the idol champions in the game. Toad, maybe he's non-meta, but these ones being maxed out kind of makes sense. Then we have more over here. Serpent, Photon, Nimrod. I guess he fell off. Hercules too. This looks pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, overall, what a weird account, man. I don't even know what's going on. The rank 4s are weird. The rank 3s kinda make sense. And then the rank 2s. The account is all over the place, to be honest. But that pretty much means that it's a good mix of non-meta as well as meta. What rating do we give it though? I guess for non-meta we give it a 4 out of 5. This is the first 7-star mode I've seen. So that definitely means something. And then here the non-meta ones, there aren't too many. Maybe just Man-Thing. Yeah, basically just Man-Thing. What is going on, man? And these are rank 2s. Spider-Man here, Infamous, Luke Cage 2. But yeah, I think overall this account is maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. Non-meta is 4 out of 5, and then for meta it has to be a 3. Because if we take a look at the rank 4s, no one really stands out too much. I guess these are just champions that he really likes, and maybe that's the point of the account, which I totally respect, man. Alright, but let me know what you guys would rate this. Rank up them attackers. Is this gonna be a YouTube vid? Oh yeah, sure thing, man. I plan on editing it and making it into a video, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Bro's ringtone puts him to sleep. Nope. Oh, my ended the first stream so I can catch you on the second. Man had a content creator. Yeah, I remember seeing you on the last one, Moses. Welcome to the stream, bro. Hot take, ranking up defenders is pointless since Kabam loves to add a million counters. Good point, but Serpent is still hard to face, you know? Alright, just give me a second. I'll be right back.